need everyone to get vaccinated. If we do this together, by July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families, and friends will be able to celebrate Independence Day. That will make this Independence Day something truly special. This 4th of July, America's back.
When I got vaccinated, the first thing on my mind was I can finally see my friends.
And go out to dinner.
We feel more comfortable taking our children out and about.
See my family.
Hugging my grandchildren again.
Hang out together, being fully vaccinated.
Being vaccinated means I can walk at my college graduation.
I was able to marry the girl of my dreams.
I'm looking forward to welcoming people back into my business.
Going to the movie theaters.
There's nothing that quite beats live music.
Attend a summer baseball game in person.
Traveling.
Went out into Oregon wine country.
Just got back from a trip to Maine.
Eve of Independence Day, the Biden administration's top officials fanned out across the country. From Nevada and Michigan to Maine and New Hampshire, the president, first lady, and vice president blanketing the nation today in what they're calling the America is Back Together tour, giving new meaning to the 4th of July by marking our independence from the pandemic.
It was hard to believe, I think, that we would actually be able to be together on the 4th of July.
Still, victory over the virus isn't being declared just yet. The White House will miss its own goal of partially vaccinating 70% of American adults by tomorrow. Nearly 67% of those 18 and over have received one dose, while 47% of the public is fully vaccinated. Heading into the celebrations, the president warned those who haven't gotten their shots yet.
I am concerned that people who have not gotten vaccinated have the capacity to catch the variant.
The White House announcing it will deploy surge response teams to hotspots as fears grow over the highly transmissible Delta variant. And VP Harris made a push for the administration's next priority, the bipartisan infrastructure plan, directly pitching a carpenters union in Las Vegas.
We need to get this framework across the finish line.
As millions of Americans set out for an overdue vacation, they're noticing big changes at hotels across the country.
I did not know that they weren't cleaning the rooms every day.
I think we're paying more and getting less services from it.
A lot of the perks that we used to have, they've taken those away or limited them.
From the breakfast buffet to mini bars to daily housekeeping, hotels have cut classic perks to stay safe and stay afloat.
This is where our buffet service used to be. It was definitely a lot of adjustments we had to make.
At the Arlo in Lower Manhattan, General Manager Cordell Nelson says cuts were the only way not to close.
That meant reducing staff at the front office, housekeeping, and engineering departments.
But even as COVID restrictions ease and Americans return to leisure travel, it still may not be enough to bring workers back. In a new report, hospitality union Unite Here estimates nearly 40% of hotel housekeeping jobs, more than 180,000, may never return. Dee Taylor is the union's president.
I think travelers are getting shortchanged, and who's getting the benefit of that? This is just about Wall Street trying to squeeze more and more out of the American consumer and the American worker.
Workers like Mary Tobunyar, who was furloughed from her housekeeping job in Waikiki last March due to COVID.
How hard is it to just not be able to work?
Well, it's really hard because this is our way of living here. I always go weekly for food bank. I'm going there weekly just to put food for my family. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want my kids to see outside, like no home to be with. I'm sorry. I'm asking a help for you guys.
The single mother of two now hands out flyers near her hotel, asking guests to demand daily housekeeping.
We are ready to do our job.
In Manhattan, the Arlo is back at 85% staffing now. They're hoping a return to normal will mean more guests, too.
I think once we get back to seeing that corporate and group travel, we'll get back to that 100% staffing.
Aaron Gilchrist, NBC News.